The struggle you did in your past is the strength and success of your future. Hello and welcome to our show. No struggle, no success. I'm Mohit Rathi. I've been accompanied with a special guest whose life is an inspiration with decency, with strong set of values, emerged from great hardship and struggles to a successful chartered accountant, cost accountant, and a financial profession. People have a dream of working in Tata's and Birla, and he actually lives that dream. He has been a leader in such companies. Wherever he worked, he achieved heights in profession and love and admiration. A warm welcome to our guest.
Thank you, Mohit, for having me here on your show.
Thanks,
Wish you great luck and let it be an inspiration to
Yes, I am very excited to know about your life, your struggles, your passion, and how you showed that no struggle, no success. So let's start, sir. Sir, first of all, I would like to ask, how has your childhood been? Means what was your education? How you did your journey? A small background of your life.
It was a normal childhood like anyone. My dad used to work in Hindustan Motors Colony. It was where the ambassador cars were made in India, near to Calcutta, suburbs of Calcutta. And it was a very peaceful and joyous and fun-loving place. In the colony, we had students and children and families of all caste, religion, and creed. And the children were of all age groups you could find. So youngsters you could find, elders and seniors also always available. And we had a great time there. The school was very close. We used to walk to school. It used to take 10 minutes. We used to come back home in the afternoon. Post-afternoon, it was free time. We used to play in the evening. There were ample grounds to play. So it was a fun-filled place. And it was a very peaceful schooling till class 10. Post that, it was the struggle had just started. So after class 10, I had to go to Calcutta. So to my class 11 and 12, which was a minimum 1.5 hour journey. First by cycle to the station, then by train to the Howrah station. Then from there we used to take a bus. It used to take 45 minutes, and then a 10-minute walk to the school. And same was college. So college used to start at 6 o'clock in the morning, and to reach 6 o'clock, I had to leave house at 4:30 in the morning, and take the train at 5, reach the college by 6:05. So yes, the education was quite normal before, but yes, from 11, 12 till my college, those 5 years, they were really tough times. And after class 12, when I cleared my foundation, I was also doing my articleship. So from 6 to 9:40 we used to have college. Then we used to go to our principal's place for CA articleship training, and it used to continue till 5:30, 6 o'clock. Post that, I used to reach my home back around 7:30, 8, have dinner, meet friends, do some studies, and morning again was the journey. So these 3 years of college life was real hectic. And the surprise element of the college, St. Xavier's College, I did my graduation, the surprise element was every Saturday we used to have a test. So people think that colleges are fun, but yes, having every Saturday a test is a different fun in itself. So each subject comes after 3 months. So there were 10 subjects, so each subject will come after 3 months. But yes, it's sort of a continuous revision which you have to do. So it was also great fun that way, and enjoyed the overall education. So I finished my education college in '95.
Okay.
So class 10 in 1990, then 92. Yes, after my class 10, the most biggest dilemma which everyone has is what should I take?
Yeah.
So the marks I got were 75% in Madhyamik board.
It was a great percentage at that time.
You may say it was a great percentage. People who used to top were 90% plus also. But fine. So I was happy with my performance. I was not a very brilliant student. I was an average student. I was happy with my performance. People who used to take science, they used to score minimum 255 out of 300, which is maths, physics, biology, and chemistry. So 3 science subjects. If you score more than 255, then only you are eligible for science.
Okay.
So I scored 253 something. So the best of the schools were out of order, so out of the reach. So then most of my friends were taking commerce. I said, fine, we'll also take commerce. So out of our batch of 20 friends, almost 15 would have taken commerce and 5 would have taken science. So, but fine, we took a decision that time and I'm quite happy. The only thing which I carried with me myself was that I should not stop. I should not lower my efforts in any manner. I should continue my efforts and results will come. If you continuously follow in a disciplined manner, the results will follow. So that's a brief background about my schooling, education life.
Great, sir. Sir, you said that you have taken commerce. At what time you consider yourself that I should pursue CA?
So right at the first, so in at that time, the common perception was people who want to become doctors, etc., are into science. The graduation, after graduation without CA or a cost accountant, all Marwaris, we are traditionally from Marwari families.
Yeah.
So Marwari families were either into doing business or people who used to study were into CA. So, and with all my friends, as I told, 15 of us who took commerce, some took CA, CS, some took CA, ICWA, some were even more enterprising, took all three.
Okay.
So I found myself courageous to take two only, so costing and CA. And over the period, eventually first I finished costing and then managed to finish CA.
Okay.
So I was quite happy with two. So I said that's my cup of tea. I should not try to overeat and choke myself.
That's great.
So that's my advice to youngsters. You should know your limits and you should know what you can chew. So bite what you can chew.
It's so nice, sir. Nice to hear that.
Yeah.
A great inspiration. So, sir, do you really want to do CA? Was your another past aim? That
No, so I've taken commerce. So in commerce, CA is an open-ended profession. You can work till you retire. So there is no retirement at 60. So those two considerations, because if you want to really make a mark in life through education, you have to attain a post-graduation degree. So CA was the most versatile degree, which I would say, which covers a lot of things. So and it is useful in various fields. So people have made mark after CA into various fields of commerce and trade. So that was my inspiration. That okay, if I am able to finish, I'll be able to carry myself well. So post-graduation has to be people's challenge. Which one is choice of yours?
That's nice, sir. Sir, most of the CAs, after completing CAs, they find difficult to determine that I should do a business or a job. How you selected that I should go in a job field?
Here, family background comes into play in real life in a very big way. When I was passing my CA in 95, 97, so people who have a business background, for them it is an easier decision to move into business or a practice. But people whose family background is service background, who are from middle class, who don't have such big savings or big earnings, alternate earnings as a flow, they generally tend to take a safer route. And the safer route would be get into a corporate job rather than going into a practice or in a business mode where the challenges could be different, the scope of earning could be different, but there are unexpected risks also. So that was the reason why I said, fine, let me initially try to build a base for 5 years of work, then I will evaluate. But as and when I got into the work got challenging, I kept on moving and then never really moved out of the space. I kept changing the company. So as a person, I have always believed in a very small Hindi line which I studied in class 10, that Behta Pani Nirmala, the flowing water always remains fresh. So I would say to youngsters, don't be still in your life. Still means still in your mind, still in your actions, still in your spirit. The moment you become still and you are not able to see new opportunities, take new challenges, you are still. So be open and keep flowing.
That's great, sir.
So that would be my simple one-liner for everybody.
Great, sir. So it is said.
Pause.
So a successful life is always backed by great hardship and struggle. What were the challenges that you mainly faced and how you overcome it? I mean, what was your motivation in your bad times? How you motivate yourself that yes, I have to do that. I have to change my life.
I would say struggles and success are two sides of the same coin. Without struggle, you can't succeed. Okay, and they are like day and night. We all know importance of day and night in human life. So the struggles and success should be and must be part of your real life. If you get success without struggle, I can again give you a very small story. The there was a vulture in a forest. And he was quite weak. One day he saw a bull shitting. So since he was unable to go to get food for himself, he ate the shit. And suddenly he found that he has become powerful. He was able to climb one third of the tree. So next day he did the same. He was able to climb the two-third of the tree. Third day he did the same. And he was able to climb the top of the tree. He said, why should I go and work? I am getting food here only. And he ate the shit and he thought he is getting powerful. The moment he reached the top of the tree, he was visible to the shikari or shooter and he got shot and he died. So the simple moral of the story, bullshit can take you to the top sometimes, but you cannot stay there. You may reach the top, you will get exposed and you will get shot. So any success without struggle is a lottery, but it is like an easy money. It will come easy, it will go easy, you will not even realize how it has gone by.
The main essence would not be
Yes. So it comes easily, it goes also very easily. You might win a lottery, get 1 crore rupees, tomorrow you will put it in shares without studying and you will lose everything. So money which is earned hard through hard struggles, etc., stays with you, gives you real value in life. Money which comes easily is a vice. You get addicted to bad things and it goes and it makes you bad for life. So don't ever dream of quick money, easy money.
Means life should not have shortcuts.
You should not have. It is the same. Bullshit can take you to the top, you cannot stay there. Be rest assured. This is from my 25 years of work experience I am telling you in various companies.
That's a golden message for us, sir.
Yes.
Sir, you said that struggles are important in life.
Yes.
But now you are successful, you have the resources. Means as a caring parent, how would you teach your children that struggle is important? That has given you the greatest lesson in your life.
I recently read a real life story. A businessman in Gujarat, his son, he was a very rich businessman. Once his son qualified and he gave his son a 100-day challenge. You go out in the market, you cannot use my family name, you have no money. You cannot reveal that you are a businessman's son. Live whatever way you want to go in the world and live for 100 days. And that person wrote a very nice 3-4 page article that how he struggled the first day he went, slept on the railway platform, or he went and worked in a small time shop, cleaning utensils, doing mundane jobs. Nobody would have liked him to do, but his father gave him a challenge. And the purpose of the real purpose of the challenge was that you should know that the other side of the coin. Without knowing the other side of the coin, you cannot appreciate people, you cannot grow business, you will never empathize with your people. So these are very valuable traits in life which one should learn from experiences. So unless you take this as a challenge, do this experience of 100 day. So a businessman who is with crores of value, putting his son on a 100-day mission, is a real life example of teaching values. What you learn by doing things yourself stays with you longest. What you read, learn, you may forget. What you hear, learn, you may forget. But what you do and learn, you will never ever forget in life.
Practicability is
Yes, you will never ever forget. Because whenever you do something, actually your mind is reading that 3 times before doing, when you plan. Then before actual happening, you again rehearse in your mind, okay, I'm going to do this way. And third, when you are actually doing it, so while actually doing it, you might further gain into proper ways or decide, oh no, this is better. So by the time you finish doing really, you have done in your mind that activity thrice. And something which you have done really thrice, you will never ever forget.
That was a great lesson for us, sir. So, apart from being career framing, how struggles are important in making a better human being? Because at last we want to be better human beings. What struggle teaches in that way?
No. For anything to be better, you will have to have two parameters. One was before and after. So it's all depends on how you want to define those. Okay, so one has to himself decide, okay, when does he think that he has really become better? So the definition of better is different for different people. So you have to decide for yourself, and ultimately, I would say, if you have seen this movie, I don't know, the Hrithik Roshan movie which was there on students, I forget the name. It was on a real life story of a professor from Arun Kumar or somebody from Patna, Super 30.
Super good. Okay.
Yeah. So if you see what that gentleman has done with very limited resources, every year he picks up 30 people, 30 students, and he ensures that those people with the studies and guidance and everything, he makes them clear IIT.
Yes.
So, and once the person has done IIT, his entire generation, his family, everything, the life of them changes. All those students who have come are from such poor, a rickshawman's schooler's son, or a postman's daughter, or a sabjiwala vendor's son. He picks up those from the bottom of the strata of the society, and he has changed their lives. It is this. You should be very. If you can change life of even one person, you should think that you have achieved something. अपने लिए सब जीते हैं. तो अगर आप किसी एक की जिंदगी अगर बदल सको, you should feel that yes, I have done something good in life. That person selflessly over 10 years have changed lives of 3,000 people. So that's the real change. And those students who have come up praying like God. When we were hearing his presentation, he said there was a student who begged in the local trains for 8 days. He said, I didn't like this, I came back. And then he studied and he has qualified in IIT and he is earning millions today. So those are real changes. So once when you say, I want to be a better person, you have to define yourself. What does the better mean? And what will you really do to help others? Or what is your definition of a better?
Is it subjective to you only or
subjective? The more the subjective, the more you will not be able to measure. So you will live in false utopia. So it has to be clear, crisp, that yes, I will do this. If I do this, I will consider myself as a better person.
So being around you, I'm getting more and more positive. Like the positivity falling inside me. So you have worked across countries, meet several people. They may be positive and negative. How you deal with negative people, being positive? Because people find struggles in that also. Their relationships got bad, and they don't able to manage negative people. Even they are more connected to them.
Like day and night, negative will stay in your life. The only way is how you remain yourself aloof. Remember a phrase in life. We all know spelling of end, E-N-D. Expand this. Effort never dies. So end is not the end of something. If you believe in these words that if you take good effort, it will never ever die. So that should be your guiding spirit. That if I am doing positive, it will stay positive. That's it. First. Second is, remember a Hindi doha which is called Chandan Vish Vyapat Nahi Lapte Rahat Bhujang. A tree which is a Chandan tree, throughout the life of that tree, there are snakes who are staying on that tree for ages. But that Chandan never ever takes the poison of those snakes in itself. it retains its cool, comforting smell, nature, and that's why it is used to for puja of gods. So it is on you to get influenced by the negatives around you. The moment you say, I'll remain cool, I'll remain like a Chandan, though those people can't affect me, that's it, you have won the game.
Means be what you are.
Be what you are and have your remote with you.
Remote.
Are you a human or a dog?
Okay.
The difference between humans and dogs is only this. To a dog, anyone who throws a stone, he will bark. So one should ask a question, what is the difference between humans and dogs? Are we humans or are we dogs? If people have doubt, what is the difference between the two? The difference is only one. To a dog, anyone and everyone who throws a stone at it, it will bark. But for humans, God has given them heart and mind.
A filter.
They can think, they can act when they want, how they want, where they want. So that's what I say when I tell children, I ask, who has your remote? If anyone pricks you and you just bark, you just get angry, then you don't have your remote with you. Somebody else is having your remote. They keep you pricking, you keep shouting. They keep you pricking, you keep shouting. On the other hand, if you have your remote, even if they prick, you will be able to control yourself. You will know when to react, where to react, how to react to them. So that's the human nature. You should always remember this, that my remote is with me. I have not given my remote to somebody else for him to prick me and I lose my temper or I lose my cool. So I always have my remote with me. The moment you have a remote with you, you will always be in control.
We should have our remote.
Yes, you should have your remote with you. You should not give it to others. The moment you give it to others, then you are like a dog. People will make fun of you, people will poke you, and you will simply lose your cool and calm and temper.
Should we keep that remote updating? Or it is constant, like it is set once? Means because there are sometimes that remote may damage. A very difficult situation.
The moment you lose control of your remote.
How to repair that remote? That I have done that.
You have to go back to basics again. What does a small child who doesn't know to walk, a 10-month or 11-month-old child, when he just starts standing up and walking, what does he fear? Does he fear the falling?
Maybe.
No. He has a strange, unique courage. Every time he falls, he gets up to walk. Every time he falls, he will get up again to walk. While falling, he may get hurt, but he is not worried about it. He rises up again. And the moment he walks, see the smile on his face. So you should always remember this. As adults, we are feared of falling. Why should we be feared of falling? We should not be feared of falling. We should be having the courage to rise up again when we fall. That is more important in life, which a small child can teach you. You don't need a 50 years, 60 years sadhu or somebody else or teacher to tell you. See a child, he falls, he gets up again. So that should be the spirit in you. The moment you have that spirit, you will be like the body repairs ourselves. You will have that ability to repair your remote. You will always again gain control over yourself.
Keep finding opportunities, learning, and
Yes.
go in the way you want.
Yes, you should have very clear. I will not allow others to guide me, to make me move, to control me. I am in control of myself, my life, my way.
Nice. What a good and my life, my way. It would be time, right? Good, sir. So, a question on the demand of our audience. It is struggles just limited to success. We are successful, struggles over, or it is a lifelong process that it will come, because people before have achieved something, things like, yeah, I will be successful, then all my struggles, bad time will go. is it a long process? Yeah, just limited to that.
Mm, if you go to science, science says Darwin's theory or whatever evolution theory, human race has been evolving. So as human beings, we are evolving. We should keep evolving. With changing times, changing perspectives, changing styles, things will change. But the values, the spirit of life remains the same.
Difficulties.
The moment there is no struggle in life, let me give you a corollary. If everyone in the earth was similar looking, everybody same nose, same ears, same height, same color, same everything, would you love to live in that world? Probably no. Okay? So the diversity is good. Okay, let me put the other way. If you knew you will die on this particular day, this particular time, how will you feel? If I tell you, suppose from today, in 30 days you are going to die, how it will change your behavior from the next minute you know this?
I will go to my family and think that this is my last part of my life. I would like to enjoy everything that I can get.
Okay. So that's human, correct? You will like to do, okay, I had not done so many things in life, I should do these things first. Okay.
Yeah, that's a human mindset.
Why should that spirit be not there every day?
Means we should find
Every
it
night-
in the next minute.
Every night when you sleep, after your sleep, can somebody give in writing that he will wake up in the morning?
No guarantee.
So when there is no guarantee of waking up in the morning, why don't you live your lives every minute, every day in an enriching manner? As if this is my last day. I should make best use of it, I should do my best. If I get tomorrow, fine, I'll enjoy more. Or I'll do more. Why to wait, okay, after 5 years I will do this? Why?
Being present, live in present.
Being present and live life fullest. Don't fear of falling. Have the courage to rise up again. The moment you have a fear of falling, then you will miss out so many things in life. So many things, I can tell you. I'm not saying go and pick up bad habits or do this or do that, but there are so many good things in life. So, which you should do. If you are not flowing, if you are not Bheta Pani Nirmala, you will become still. So, similarly, you should always keep moving and always be fresh, open to learn.
It was a great lesson for all our audience and generation.
Mohit, let me ask you a question, a small one. So, I know you love flying kites. So, I've seen you flying kites on January 14th and they say Uttarayan is there. So, so there's a thread, there's a kite.
Yeah.
So now tell me one thing, the thread, is it stopping the kite from flying or is it helping the kite to fly?
It is.
Of the two options, what do you think is correct as per you? I don't want reasons, I just want to know first, which one do you think is correct?
I think it is helping the kite to fly.
How many other people in the audience feel so? So you believe that it is helping the kite to fly. Okay. How is it related to life? Can you draw a similarity of that in life?
So there may be a similarity that our life should have something that keeps us moving. Maybe the discipline or motivation should I keep that could help my life growing, learning and keep it moving. Even though there may be air, it won't be air.
Very well said. So let's put it this way. Let the kite symbolize life and the thread be the discipline. So if you follow discipline in life, you will always keep flying. Sometimes low, sometimes high, but you will always keep flying. Some people may be thinking that the thread is stopping the kite from flying. Just to answer their point, can you break the thread and see what happens? What you might see is a few moments the kite may fly, maybe it might go higher a little bit, but eventually it falls to the ground. So My message to you all is what Mohit chose as a answer was correct. That the thread is helping the kite to fly. If you are disciplined in life, you will keep flying. The moment you break your own discipline, believe me, sooner or later you are going to fall. So my message to you all is be disciplined in life and be like a kite. Thank you.
It was a great pleasure to talk with you, sir. We have get the great mantras of our life of success: to be disciplined, keep learning, self-motivated. Even I am more curious to know about, but due to time foundation, we have to conclude here. Before going, can you give a small message to our young generation who is going to be the leaders of the world and how they should keep yourself motivated? Yeah, they would change the world. Small message.
Well, I would say movie Three Idiots, which says pursue excellence, success will follow. That's the moral of the story. Lagan, a great story of how can you live in minimals and how you can build a team and succeed in life. These are real life movies. A movie called Yadon Ki Barat, which shows the importance of family. Go and watch if you have not watched. There's a movie called Do Aankhein Bara Haath, V. Shantaram, black and white movie. If you people can find time, see that. The message of the movie would be, suppose you lose discipline in life and go to the wrong side. How from there you can turn it around and be positive again, be proper again. And one last movie, Hathi Mere Sathi, which again shows the importance of family and people build the values of empathy towards each other, to animals and everything. One more movie I would like to add to this would be Ram Avatar, Rajesh Khanna's movie, old one, whereby it's a very small, subtle movie which shows that a difference between a true friend or a true family and a people who are opportunistic. So these 5-6 movies, though it may seem old, but are fantastic movies of messages. So you should watch these whenever you find time.
Thank you so much, sir. It was a great time, great session to know about your life or inspiration. You are literally an inspiration for all the generation. Thank you for your time, sir.
Thank you. Best of luck to all.